Welcome to the 4 to 6 months developmental age. At this stage, you are continuing with bottles or breastfeeding, and it's time to start solids. This is my personal favorite time. I'm going to share some technical aspects of feeding your baby and then the habits that you need to create for healthy bonding with your baby at this stage. So, at this stage, your baby is still getting their primary nutrition by breast or bottle. Solid food introduction typically starts around the 6-month age range. Some families start a few months sooner and some start a few months later. One of the signs that your baby is ready to start solids is when they can sit up independently and hold their head up easily. Again, there is not one right way to feed your baby. There are lots of ways to introduce solid foods. Simple guidelines for starting solid foods and choosing what foods to start with are: 1, the traditional way of rice or oatmeal cereal or avocado or banana. You can check out my other videos for my preferred first foods. The next guideline is how to introduce solid foods. So there is baby-led weaning, where your baby is introduced to table foods from the get-go. Or there is a more traditional approach of spoon feeding cereals or purees. My opinion is that there's value in both methods. We just want to make sure that we introduce foods that are safe for them to swallow, that they're not going to choke on. The third important thing to think about is where to feed your baby. A high chair that gives them a lot of support, that has a tray that is the most beneficial for them. Lastly, how often do we do solid foods after we start them? Well, you can start with once a day for a few days up to a few weeks. As your baby gets more comfortable with eating, you can increase the number of times per day that you give them solids, and you can increase the amount of food that you give them as they're enjoying eating and telling you they want more. Those are a few of the technical aspects of introducing foods. And now I want to share what I believe is the most important, powerful behavior that you as a parent can build as a habit when it comes to bonding with your baby during eating and feeding times at this stage. This habit is being fully present with your baby during feeding and mealtime. Being present helps give you and your baby the confidence that mealtimes are a shared experience of trust, fun, and confidence. So what does being fully present mean? It means limiting distractions. It means talking about the foods that you give to your baby and describing what food looks like, what it smells like, and what it feels like. It's best to spend meal times touching, smelling, and tasting foods with your baby. You get to show them exactly how to eat. And yes, that means eating the food that they are eating. They get to watch you chew and swallow foods so that they can learn. And you start using supportive phrases like, "That's a new food for you," even if they make a yucky face. This is a really fun stage with your baby, so stay fully present and enjoy it. Say to yourself and to your baby, "I am present with you and we are learning and practicing together." If this information is helpful for you, please like and subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more information on the 6 to 9 month age range.